As we celebrate being in our 6th month of sheltering in place, something that's become as ubiquitous in our lives as masks and hand sanitizer is Zoom. It was only a couple of months into COVID when we first heard the expression Zoom fatigue, particularly from our members who are spending 4 hours a day or more on it. Given their multi-time zone interactions with international dev shops and customers, those calls make for long days. In fact, when Googling Zoom fatigue, in less than a second, Google spit out 86,700,000 results. Fortunately, she also has 26,700,000 responses to how to combat Zoom fatigue. Hi, I'm Amy Ground of the ABL organization. According to the experts, we primarily get exhausted Zooming because we're sitting down for long stretches at a time, looking at gallery view and ourselves. So not surprisingly, they recommend change your position. We've had ABL members on our round Zoom tables who've stood by their desks, sat on a balance ball, or even walked. You just have to appreciate that your audience can get seasick if you keep your camera on while you're walking in the great outdoors. So let your fellow Zoomers know that you're still on, even though your camera is off, so you can bring your voice into the meeting detached from your bouncing body. Mix it up. Ideally, at least once an hour, take a stretch break. If everyone else on the Zoom call isn't stretching at the same time, stay current with the meeting by turning off your webcam, but keep your computer screen on. Minimize eye fatigue. It turns out, when we're in gallery view, we're straining to pick up everyone's words as well as their feelings and attitudes by continually searching their faces for nonverbal signals like facial expressions, tone of voice, and posture. Each participant added to the gallery view requires more energy and more eye strain. So a speaker view is recommended to help focus your attention and energy on one person at a time, so you can save your energy for your turns on speaker view. Don't worry about how you look. The photo of you, particularly in gallery view, can serve as a distracting eye magnet. Chances are excellent if when you joined the meeting you looked great, you still do. Some experts recommend hiding yourself by right-clicking your video to display the menu, then choosing Hide Self View. That way, everyone else in the meeting can see the video of you, but you won't be distracted by it. And while we're on the subject of how you look, lighten up. As a camera expert wrote in USA Today, one lamp directly by your face or looking into the light from a window in front of you is best, without side light or backlight, especially from windows. Also, step back from the camera, since the closer you are to the wide-angle lens on a smartphone or webcam, the more distorted you'll look. Eye-to-eye contact. Looking straight ahead into the camera is best. And as for what you're wearing, a plain, solid, preferably lighter color will help bring out the best you. And don't multitask. From the Harvard Business Review to a dozen other articles, this admonition came up repeatedly. Tempted though we all are to mentally switch away from the Zoom, even for a few seconds, because you have to turn certain parts of your brain off and on for different types of work, switching between tasks can cost you as much as 40% of your productive time. It can also cause you to lose your place in the Zoom call and go beyond Zoom. After all, there are other games in town. ABL Tech member Jason Makovich, CEO of Greenlight, assured me that Zoom functionality, which is good, is only about 5% of what Microsoft Teams does. For example, I didn't think that you could have those cool backgrounds we've been seeing depicted behind our members during the last 42 technology and healthcare Zoom tables. But Jason assures me, in Teams you can even change how multiple people are shown, where it cuts out each person and places them together in one background, which is weird but pretty cool, like this. And soon you'll be able to meet in AR or VR. Another ABL Tech member, Philippe Lewicki, CEO of AfterNow, has just unveiled AfterNow Pres Remote, their AR/VR platform for remote presentations, which is available now in private beta, with a platform that delivers more meaningful and engaging remote meetings by harnessing the power of augmented and virtual reality, supporting a presenter with up to 500 participants. The technology, combined with Oculus or Microsoft headsets, empowers executives, sales teams, trainers, and educators to present immersive content to their audience while avoiding burnout and fatigue. So let me know if applying some of these remedies for Zoom fatigue work for you, or if you have any other suggestions for us. And I'll see you soon.